thing on?
If I ever make you cry, if I cry,
Good afternoon. Today is Thursday. It's definitely January 5th, and it's definitely like 1:30 in the afternoon. I just killed our Christmas tree, RIP Christmas tree. That rhymed. It's insanely cold outside, and I have worship practice tonight. I'm going inside now.
if I cry.
Alright, so today is Thursday. What that basically means is just about every Thursday of the year. Almost every Thursday. Not every Thursday, but almost every Thursday. We have something at Faith Church called worship practice. If you go to church, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't go to church, let me explain. Basically what happens is the worship team for the weekend, so whoever's scheduled for the Sunday on the worship team gets together on Thursday, and we go over all the songs, we go over all the parts. You know, we'll play through each song, but we'll take a quick break in between each one, and we'll fix whatever we need to, or talk about what we need to get better at, or we basically just cover all the bases when it comes to the worship and the songs and our settings, for me particularly on guitar, that kind of stuff. Now, my course of action on most Thursdays is I head down there early to try and beat the traffic, because I live about 40 minutes away from my church. We have practice usually around 7 o'clock in the evening. At least in my prior experience, I always used to just show up right around that time, and I would be stuck in crazy traffic trying to get down there. So I said, you know what, the heck with it. I'm going to start leaving around 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon every Thursday, just to be able to get down there, beat the traffic. And then what that also allows me to do is it gives me time to actually go through the guitar parts again just prior to practice. I get to really hone in on my tone and my settings and everything that I have to do for being able to play guitar for the weekend. So I'm on my way to church right now, but I figured I'm just going to pick up a really quick.
It's a great day at Chick-fil-A. This is Claire speaking. How may I serve you?
Hi, how you doing? Just a super quick one, you know what I'm saying? Super quick. All right, I'm headed inside right now. It's like creepily quiet in there. It's like a ticking time bomb. So I don't really know what to think. Either way, it's time to set up for practice right now. Going in.
If I cry.
So while I have a couple minutes to myself here before I start practicing, I figured why don't I run through the gear that I use. I'm a very simple guitar player. The reason why is because I'm not that good. It's not that I'm not that good. I can get the job done. I'm still a new, well, I've been playing for 12 years though. Okay, so here is the board. Quick walkthrough. So I start the chain off with my Emerson M drive. That is my transparent overdrive, first thing in my chain. Then I move over to my JHS Morning Glory. This is my second drive. Really enjoy this drive here. Then I move over to my JHS Pulp and Peel. This is my compressor. I use this pretty often. And here is my favorite of all favorites. I love this pedal right here. It's the JHS Kilt. Thank you, Mr. Paul Nye, for introducing me to this one. I typically keep it on this first channel here, or this first drive here. Sometimes I use this boost, not very often, but sometimes I do. I have this foot switcher down here, just so that I don't have to be dancing over any pedals really. I just usually use these bottom three. This first switch is my compressor right here. My second switch is my Morning Glory. My second switch is my Kilt. The Emerson always stays on, and this is actually my kill switch, just so I can shut everything off if need be. Next in the chain is my Polytune. Every guitarist needs a tuner, so I use that. Dang it, the lights went off. Next in the chain is a Ernie Ball volume pedal, VP Junior. Just a solid volume pedal. Use it for almost everything. I've gone through a couple of them, but I really enjoy them. They work well. I like the feel of them. They look like tanks. They are tanks. Next in the chain is the Strymon Timeline. This is all my delay stuff right here in one pedal. I really love it. I want to get an analog delay, but currently I'm using digital, so far it's worked really well for me with my worship stuff. And over to the left of that is my Strymon Big Sky. This is my reverberator. Everything reverb comes out of this pedal right here in its entirety. This is an amazing pedal. These two actually are really good pedals. Love Strymon products. Haven't really had the chance to expand beyond these two, but I definitely want to. So that is the board in its entirety. It's a very simple board, but it works for me. As of right now, I've been playing through this Fender Telecaster right here. I always carry a backup with me on stage just in case I break a string or anything like that. And then back here behind the curtain, we have all our in-ear packs here. I'm gonna have to go through like a little tour of this place later, but that's where we have a lot of this stuff. I call this area the motherboard. I try my best to understand what happens here. Down here we have a Tyler amp, another Tyler amp. These are both custom amps. This is more of like a Fender style amp. I don't usually play through this one unless I need to. This is usually the one I've been playing through lately. Has a more of a Vox AC30 style feel. Really love this amp. So this is the both heads here, and underneath here is the actual cab. And we're all mic'd up down there, likewise on the other side as well. I really love our setup here. It's I'm like just blessed to be able to play here. That was just a super quick run through. One day I'm gonna have to go through this entire place and show you around. And if you're not a tech person or a guitar person, I apologize ahead of time. This was not for you, but it's something that I felt like sharing just because I'm a guitar player. I'm sure there's some guitar players out there. If you have any questions, let me know. I love playing here, it's the best.
45. It just works. Ready?
Dude, ready? Ready?
Coming.
Dude.
All right, man.
Wouldn't have any other way. Oh, dude, but how well did that describe you? Because I was like my friend Scott, because you were like, and it came with a mini iPad. Oh my gosh, it's so good. How are you? How are you?
I look really bad right now. I haven't worn makeup for like 2 weeks straight, or put in my contacts.
Natural.
Wait, this is ours, right?
What's up?
I just want to make sure I'm not dipping in.
No. I just was like, is that what it is? No.
Dude, the first time I saw a guy in a cover band
Yeah.
that we were fronting for
Yeah.
about 25 years ago,
Uh-huh.
he was sitting so low to the ground, and I asked him about it.
Yeah.
And ever since, I was just like, it's for me. It's
Really?
Well, yeah, because if you realize where I'm sitting,
Yeah.
my leg is almost
Perfectly.
par-
Yeah.
instead of sitting up like this. And
Right.
So it just has always, I mean, I have my cymbals up high.
Yeah.
and I always just sit low. It's
All
like
right.
it's like a low rider.
Lately, anyway, like in my drumming setup stuff, I usually do like I'm like right degree angle like
Yeah,
that, right?
exactly.
And then I keep my cymbals. I'm very like this,
Flat.
and I do them low.
Yeah.
And I dig in. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's
right.
kind of the more I've done. I
It's-
don't know why I just do that where they're flat and then I dig into them real hard.
It's all difference in playing style.
I
That's
know,
all
man.
It is, man.
These toms are nice too.
Oh yeah.
I was telling her like she should be like, "Good morning, Faith Church. Who's ready to party?" Do you guys want to say something to end this thing?
Like, see you later, home skillet biscuit.
Yeah, that's good.
Keep
Swag.
it real.
All right.
Swag.